we talked about lesson 8. Where were you born? We said that this is Ahmed. He was born in Riyadh. He was born in Riyadh, and this Naif, he was born in Arar, and this Umar was born in Jeddah, and this is Salih was born in Dammam, and this is Adil, he was born in Medina, and this is Hussein, he was born in Medina. And we talked about this conversation, and also we talked about statements with the past tense of verb to be, and we have done this exercise. Now we are going to talk about questions with the past tense of verb to be. How can we form a question؟ يعني كيف أنا أصيغ السؤال مستخدما اللي هي صيغة الverb to be in the past. Here, were you born in Saudi Arabia? Were you born in Saudi Arabia? Here we have, or we note that verb to be comes at the beginning of the question. Where? Here, where past tense of are. Where past tense of are. Yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. If you were born in Saudi Arabia, you are going to say, yes, I was. If you were not born in Saudi Arabia, you are going to say, no, I wasn't. Was your brother born in 2005? The answer, yes, he was, or no, he wasn't. Were your parents born in Taif? Were your parents born in Taif? Yes, they were, or no, they weren't. Also, we can use WH question so as to form a question form with verb to be. Yeah, where were you born? Where were you born? Yeah, WH question, then verb, subject. I was born in Taif. When was he born? He was born in 2005. What city were they born in? What city were they born in? They were born in Riyadh. Yeah, we used WH questions to form the questions, our question form with verb to be in the past. Okay. Now we are going to do this exercise. Complete the questions with, you are going to use was or were. You have two options, was and where. We are going to put them, or to put each word in its correct place. هنضع كل واحدة في مكانها المناسب أو الصحيح. Number 1, space. You born in this city. You born in this city. What are we going to put? Was or where? Here.
Where?
Yes, where, because we have here, we have you. Here I'm going to write where you. Were you born in this city? Okay. 2, when space you born. When you born.
When was your born?
Yeah, you have you with you. Are you going to use was or where?
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 Yep, where.
Yes, when were you born? Where space your parents born? Your parents born. Here parents plural. With plural we use was or where. مع صيغة الجمع بنستخدم was ولا where? In the past.
Where عشان was.
صيغة الجمع. صيغة الجمع بنستخدم where.
Where?
جمع اللي هي past tense of are. present are الماضي where. Where were your parents born? When your mother born. Your mother born. Your mother. Your mother is a plural or singular?
Singular.
What are we going to use? Was or where?
Was.
Was.
Yes. When was your mother born? When your father born? Your father was because it's singular.
Yep.
When was your father born? You and your family in this city last year. You and your family. Have you and your family? Here we deal with them as plural. In this city last year, what are we going to say? Was or where?
Where?
Where, because you and your family, plural, where.
Yeah.
Were you and your family in this city last year? Space, you at this school last year. You at this school last year. You at this school last year. Yes. Was or where? You at this school last year. Where? Were you at this school last year? Who your first English teacher? Who your first English teacher? Yeah, your first English teacher. Yes. Was or where?
Where?
Why where? Your first English teacher. مدرسك الأول أو مدرسك الأول. أول من درسك اللغة الإنجليزية هنا مفرد. Who was your first English teacher? Here he didn't say you. Yeah.
صح.
مدرسك مفرد. طيب, what nationality your first English teacher? What nationality of your nationality space your first English teacher? Was. Yes, what was your first English, or what was what nationality was your first English teacher? Were you born in this city? When were you born, and where were your parents born? When was your mother born, and when was your father born? And were you and your family in this city last year? Were you at this school last year? Who was your first English teacher, and what nationality was your first English teacher? Okay, so by the end of this exercise, we finished unit unit 2 or unit 2. Now we are going to start unit 3. In unit 3, we have our first lesson. Our first lesson in unit 3 is, where did you grow up? Where did you grow up? Here we have a conversation between Liz and Lena, between Liz and Lena. Where did you grow up? Grow up means what? Grow up here, it means
كرامات.
it is of a person to develop into an adult. Okay. يعني هنا where did you grow up؟ أين نشأت؟ النشأة، مكان النشأة. Okay. Where did you grow up? For example, I can say she grew up in Canada. That means what? She lived there as a child. يعني عاشت هناك لفترة طويلة، مثلا في كندا، هي ترعرعت ونشأت في كندا. Here we have a conversation between Liz and Lee. I'm going to the conversation. Then I'm going to explain the meaning of the new words. Liz, so Lena, where did you grow up? Where did you grow up? Lena, I grew up in Texas. I grew up, yeah, grow up in verb or verb in present. Grew up in the past. Grew. Okay. Grow up بمعنى ينشأ، و grew up نشأ أو نشأت بكذا. I grew up in Texas. أنا نشأت بتكساس. I was born there too. وأيضا هي مولودة في تكساس. Okay, Liz, and when did you come to Los Angeles? When did you come to Los Angeles? Lena, in 1990. I went to college here. You went to college here. Liz, oh, what was your major? What was your major? Lena, drama. I was an actress for 5 years after college. Please, that's interesting. So why did you become a hairstylist? Why did you become a hair stylist, Lena? Because I needed the money and I love it. Because I needed the money and I love it. So this is our conversation. So Lena here, she said, Liz asked Lena, so Lena, where did you grow up? She said to her, I grew up in Texas. As we know, Texas state in the southern USA on the border with Mexico. Okay, Texas. And I was born there too. وهي أيضا نشأت وأيضا ولدت في Texas. And when did you come to Los Angeles? Los Angeles, a city on the Pacific coast of Southern California. هي مدينة على ساحل المحيط الهادي في جنوب كاليفورنيا. In 1990, I went to college here. I went to college here. College or university in the place where we study in after we graduate from high school. When you finish high school, you go to university or you can go to college. What was your major? Your major, your main or specialized in a particular subject at college. يعني هي مقصود بها الميجر بمعنى التخصص. المين or الميجر هو التخصص، يعني تخصصك وانت لما تدخل الجامعه بتتخصص في مجال معين. You can say for example my major is medicine, my major is law مثلا. تخصصي الطب، تخصصي القانون. My major is drama، هي تخصصها في هي drama. She said drama. This is her major. I was an actress. Actress هي female actor. Female actor يعني actress يعني ممثلة. بالنسبة للرجال we can say actor. أو الميل actor والفيميل actress اللي هي ممثلة. I was an actress for 5 years after college. يعني اشتغلت في مجال التمثيل لمدة 5 سنوات بعد التخرج من الجامعة أو الكلية. That's interesting. That's interesting. Interesting here means enjoyable, attractive, your attention because it is, for example, special or exciting. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. So why did you become a hairstylist? Hairstylist, a person whose job is to cut, wash, and shape hair. هو نقول عليه الحلاق أو مصفف الشعر. Why did you become a hairstylist؟ يعني ليش صرتي مصففة شعر؟ أوكي أو حلاقة. Lina, because I needed the money, because she wants or she needs money, and at the same time she loves it. يعني هي اشتغلت في مجال حلاقة أو تصفيف الشعر لأن هذه في البداية بالنسبة لها هي she needs money بتحتاج إلى الفلوس وفي نفس الوقت هي بتحب هذه أو هذا العمل أو هذه الوظيفة. Because I needed the money and I love it. Okay. طيب two of you اثنين منكم نقرأ هذا الحوار. Yes. Yes, two of you. Yes, two of you. Practice this conversation. No one?
أنا معك يا أستاذ، بحاول أنا جالس أطور من قرايتي فعشان كذا قراية
سلطان ومين
الركائز.
مع سلطان؟ مين مع سلطان؟ نبي واحد مع سلطان.
أنا والله أستاذ قرايتي ضعيفة عشان كذا جالس أحاول إني.
No problem. You are going to practice here.
Yep.
You should practice so as to master the language. Okay. مين مع سلطان؟
أنا وأنت أستاذ، أنا أبدأ فيرست الأول وأنت.
Okay.
So Lina, where did you grow up?
Yeah, I grew up in Texas. I was born there too.
And when did you come to Los Angeles?
In 1990, I went to college here.
Oh, what was your major?
Drama. I was an actress for 5 years after college.
This is
That is interesting.
That is interesting. كلمة طويلة أستاذ شوي.
Interesting. 3 syllables.
Interesting. Interesting. So, what did you?
Why did you become
a new
a hairstylist?
Hairstylist.
Because I needed the money and I love it. Okay, thank you. Now we are going to answer. Okay, no problem. Now we are going to answer these questions. Like, where did Lina grow up? Where did Lina grow up? Yeah, where? I'm asking about the place, مكان. Where did Lina grow up? Lina, She said, I grew up in Texas. So she grew up in Texas. She grew up in Texas. When did she become, or when did she come to Los Angeles? Yeah, when I'm asking about time. متى هي معنى متى جاءت إلى لوس أنجلوس. When did she come to Los Angeles? When did you come to Los Angeles? She said what? In 1990. She came to Los Angeles in 1990. She came to Los Angeles in 1990. Okay. 3. What was her major? What was her major? She said, Liz asked her, what was your major? She said, drama. So her major is drama. What was her major? It was drama. When did she become a hairstylist, or why did she become a hairstylist? Why did she become a hairstylist? Because she needed the money and she loved it. Because she needed the money and she loves it. Yes, B, mark T for true or F for false. هي عندنا بعض الجمل بعضها صحيح والبعض الآخر غير صحيح. False, true or false. For example, Lena grew up in Los Angeles. Is it true or false? Lena grew up in Los Angeles. Is it true or false? Where did she grow up? Lena, where did you grow up? She said, I grew up in Texas. Here, the question is here, the sentence, Lena grew up in Los Angeles. Here it is, true or false? Here it is F. It is not true. She grew up in Texas. In 1990, she came to Los Angeles. She came to Los Angeles in 1980. Is it true or false? In where did you when did you grow? When did you come to Los Angeles? She said in 1990. So here it is true. It is true. T. Lena is an actress. Yes, she is. Her major is drama. So she is an actress. It is true. It is true. She become or she became a hairstylist because of the money only. يعني هي قال صارت مصففة شعر بس من أجل الفلوس أو من أجل المال. Is it true or false? من أجل الفلوس هو شيء آخر. And she also
false.
false. Yeah, it is F. False. So Lena grew up in Los Angeles, F. In 1990, she came to Los Angeles, T. Lena is an actress, T. She became a hairstylist because of the money only, F. Now go to lesson 2. Lesson 2, we have a text. Yeah, reading text. We're going to talk about Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee from 1940, 1973. 1940, 19. I think that you have heard about this guy. سمعتوا عن هذا الرجال Bruce Lee.
معروف أستاذ.
He's a famous actor. He's a famous actor. Now I'm going to read the text, then we are going to explain the meaning of the new words. Bruce Lee was a Chinese American. He was famous as an actor in martial arts. He was born in San Francisco in 1940, but he lived in Hong Kong until he was 18. His father was an opera and film actor. His mother came from one of the richest families in Hong Kong. Bruce Lee's family was very wealthy. Bruce Lee started studying the Chinese martial art of Wing Chun when he was 13. But he was often in street fights, so his parents sent him to live in the United States with his sister. He was a student at the University of Washington. Here he met his wife, Linda. They married in 1964. He was a teacher of Kung Fu. He was extremely fit and very strong. Bruce Lee's film career started with roles on TV. His most famous film was Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee died just after he finished this film in 1973. He was only 33 years old. He was only 73 or 33 years old. Yes, you want someone to read? Read the first paragraph. اقرا الفقرة الأولى. Yes. Who can read the first paragraph?
نعم أستاذ.
Yes. Yes, start. Yes, read, start.
Bruce Lee was a Chinese American. He was famous as an actor in martial arts. He was born in San Francisco in 1940, but he lived in Hong Kong until he was 18. His father was an opera and film actor. His mother came from one of the richest families in Hong Kong. Bruce Lee's family was very wealthy.
Yes, another one. Yes, another one. Okay, we are going to stop here. We're going